press and thousands of motorsport enthusiasts converged on Bath on a cool November day for the 28th Lombard RAC Rally. There are teams from 21 different countries, including Russia, Poland, Germany, France, Italy, the USA, and of course Sweden and Finland, who are again favourites this year. This is the second time the Rally Committee has chosen Bath as a starting point in recent years. They say the warm welcome and high degree of cooperation are the reason, and of course Bath receives the national and international limelight for a few days, which can't be bad. There's tremendous excitement this Saturday morning as the 150 cars are checked in by the busy marshals. The question of why British drivers can't win more often is on everyone's lips. Theoretically, everything is in our favour. British rally cars are ideal for these kinds of events, and our drivers can accumulate more practice over forest roads than most foreigners. Maybe it's the type of vehicle they lack after all. The Ford Escort is still reckoned to be the best for this rally, and most have unfortunately ended up in Finnish hands, together with the all-important backup supplies. Rallying can be a dangerous sport for competitors and spectators. Inside the pavilion, scrutineering is taking place. 6 cars at a time are wheeled in and closely examined by the RAC inspectors to make sure they are legally roadworthy. They must have special fittings such as rollover protection and fireproofing. Special crash helmets on the approved pattern must be worn by the 2-man crew. The scrutineering takes place for most of the day, and the crowd of enthusiasts watch the proceedings and discuss the chances of the various entries. £50,000 mini computer will be used to keep track of the car's positions day and night throughout the entire rally. In the daylight again, teams and their all-important backup mechanics are checking over the final details before tomorrow's start. Each entry has at least 2 support vehicles, equipped with every conceivable spare part from back axle to fan belt. It's not surprising that the sport is so costly and relies heavily on sponsors hoping to benefit from the resulting publicity. In Bath's Great Pulteney Street on Sunday morning, the excitement is electrifying as the cars prepare to leave. 9 works teams have been entered, only Fiat are missing from the leading manufacturers, and the 150 drivers will battle it out for the £20,000 worth of prizes. Last-minute tactics are discussed as the cars are lined up prior to the start at 9 o'clock. They'll be leaving at 1-minute intervals over the next 2.5 hours. All the winners since 1971 are competing again. The Scandinavians come top consistently because rallying is almost their national sport, and their reflexes are kept in trim on the year-round icy roads of their home countries. Perhaps this year Britain will exert its supremacy, and the laurels go to Tony Pond, Malcolm Wilson, or Russell Brooks, or even Bath's own Joe Hawkins. But now all eyes are on the starting grid as the first car roars off on the 1980 RAC Rally. The 450 miles of special stages on narrow forest tracks and racing circuits, which demand flat-out motoring from every driver, are still to come. But for this Toyota and South African Escort, it's steady as we go, on the way to Longleat, the first of the 70 special stages. Through Limpley-Stoke Valley, the rally cars mingle with the unlucky Sunday motorists out for a gentle drive. Only half an hour after starting, the cars enter the 5 miles of twisty safari park roads of Lord Bath's estate. Hopefully the lions are well caged and hidden from the roar of the exhausts and excited crowds alike. There goes Bjorn Blomqvist in his Opel Kadett. The special stages and the many checkpoints are manned by volunteer rally enthusiasts from local clubs all over the country. Most of the 300 members of Bath Motor Club are out today helping to run the rally. This is only the first of over 24 special stages the cars will tackle on the way up north to Scotland. They have a break on the second night at Windermere in the Lake District and return to Bath on Wednesday via North and South Wales. There goes another Swede in a Saab 99 Turbo. He's really motoring. There goes number 69, Stan Griffin in an Escort. On these specially timed stages, success is measured in terms of gaining or losing a second per mile, and the winner will certainly earn his laurels. Let's hope this year for a home win. There goes Charles Golding in his Sparkrite-sponsored TR7 with a V8 engine. The 1800-mile route is studied with special stages like this, where cars are timed to the second. The rest of the route is a test of navigation along public roads, obeying all the normal rules of the road, as, unlike some other countries, Britain allows no closures of public roads. That's the Frenchman Philippe Gobert in his Fiat 124 Spider, and a nicely controlled slide from Dennis Turner in his Vauxhall Firenze. We all wonder how Tony Pond in his BL-entered TR7 has done on this stage. He's on his way to Blenheim Palace by now. It's now Wednesday afternoon, and it seems all Bath has turned out to welcome the return of those cars still motoring after nearly 4 days of nerve-wracking conditions. The crowd waits patiently for the first signs of the winner to appear. The overall winner takes home £2,000, the second £1,000 and the third £700, with many other prizes, cups and medals, as befits such an important event. The winner is almost certain to step from a British-made car, but whether the driver is also British is another matter. Only one Briton has won in the last 10 years. Here they come at last. And yes, it's number 16, the Finn, Henri Toivonen in his Talbot Sunbeam-Lotus. They're followed by the popular Hannu Mikkola in his blue Ford Escort, who this year has to be content with second place. Henri and his co-driver Paul White take the laurels and the applause for a well-earned victory. News had come through that an early casualty was Bath's Joe Hawkins in the Sparrows Volvo 242. Then we heard Anders Kullang held the lead prior to Windermere, only to lose it to Bjorn Waldegard in his Toyota, who in turn then lost it to Henri Toivonen. Commiserations to number 2, Hannu Mikkola, who's just missed his hat-trick. And congratulations to Guy Frecklin in 3rd place in another Sunbeam-Lotus, as once again the British drivers are beaten in the RAC. Still, there's always next year, and of course it's the sport that counts. But wouldn't it be great if a British driver could win again?